You've been waiting for it. We've all been waiting for it. Here it is. It's the Nedge. I'm going to try and get over here for a change. So let's have a look. See what's going to be happening. So Chief Returning Officer Richard Partington delivers the scores to the interested candidates. Before he announces it to everybody else. This is the important one. This is what we've all been waiting for. A few shaking of heads, a few smiles. Are they happy? You can see Joanne over there from BBC Shropshire relaying the results. Are we going to get it? If Richard makes his way up those stairs, we'll know that we've got a result. If he comes over towards me, then it's something else. What's happening? Looking round. There's no shaking of hands. People are drifting off. Stony silence. A few very unhappy people. We just don't know what is going on. Pam, I don't think they can recount it anymore. I think they've counted it and counted it and counted it. I have absolutely no idea what is happening here. It doesn't look like we're going to get a decision. Head in hands moment. They're drawing lots.
They're drawing straws. Nope, it's a dead tie.
It's a dead tie. A dead tie.
Two Conservative candidates.
So this is
a former Conservative candidate.
This is Tom. So just tell us, Tom, what was happening in that scrum there?
It seems that we have a dead tie for third place. There's two clear winners for first and second. However, in third place, it seems it's a dead tie. I'm not allowed to say the amount, but it looks like they're going to be drawing straws.
So how many times has this been counted?
It's been counted 3 times now.
3 times. So it's quite tense for the candidates, isn't it?
I think so.
Okay, thanks very much, Tom. So there we are. So it's going to it's a tie. So it looks like we're going to be drawing lots. I do wonder if this has ever happened before. I'm just going to go over and get my power pack because I think we might be here for a little bit longer. So this is a remarkable turn of events here. There's a few bewildered-looking faces in the audience. A few people not even sure what's been happening. It's been recounted 3 times. We got down to drawing straws. Drawing straws, could you imagine? Putting all that effort into a campaign, delivering the leaflets, knocking the doors, talking to people, and it comes down to drawing a straw. I wonder if they should just shoot hoops for it. There's quite a crowd gathered for this. Let's have a walk around the back. The whole of the elephant is waiting with bated breath. Oh, the Elephant and Castle in Dawley. I see what you mean. I wonder if they have some straws specially prepared for an event such as this. I suppose in times gone by it might have been settled by dueling pistols. Wrestling, perhaps. But in Telford, we're a bit more polite than that, so we draw straws. Kat, I'm sure you don't want your local ward decided by drawing lots. I'm pretty sure the candidates don't want it either, but if there's a dead heat, I wonder what else they could possibly do. Thanks for all the hearts. It's good to see that you're enjoying the coverage. It was about 12 hours ago I left to go home for a few hours. A revote between the two, that would be interesting. I'm not sure there'd be that would be feasible. Arm wrestle, yeah, depends who the two candidates are. Candy Crush, well that's the modern way. Candy Crush might favour the modern candidate, the younger candidate. Ooh. Rock, paper, scissors. That'd be very visual. Although I hear if you I hear there's a technique to win rock, paper, scissors if it's best out of 5. So what's the atmosphere like in the Crown Inn, Peter? By the look, thanks for the question, Tonks. I think fight to the death. Well, it was looking like Someone's gone to buy some straws, quite possibly. Thanks for that, Pam. Well, if you thought the Lucy Allen David Wright contest was tense, this is something else. Pillow fight. That's we don't know anything yet, Emma. I think the people in the scrum knew, but they're obviously sworn to secrecy because it's the returning officer's job to deliver the actual verdict. But looking at the reactions of some of the Conservative candidates, I would imagine that it involves them. Drag race back to Sturchley up the EP. That's one suggestion. A run to Nando's. Do you think that might favour some of the candidates? Maybe a quiz night at the Elephant. In fact, I've actually seen John down here from the Elephant at Dorley. He's a candidate in one of the, I think, Oakengate's Town Council, possibly. He's got lots of election experience. Used to work for the council. You still there? Lots of handshaking going on. No clues though. I have no idea what you're talking about, Peter. Do you perhaps have you been sampling the wares at the Elephant? Well, we don't know.
They're writing up official paperwork.
They're writing up an official paper. Is this about the drawing of lots?
No, because they only give us the provisional vote.
Right.
So they have to, when they do the declaration of vote, they have to put it on a legal form, and then they have to announce it to all the candidates, and then they can declare it on the stage.
Okay.
So they're
So
just doing that now.
we're not far away.
I think the straws have been drawn.
The straws have been drawn. We haven't seen the straws. We're just waiting for the verdict now. God, only in Telford, eh? The Arkham Magna and Edgemond has been declared. It was a Conservative win, so Steve Burrell and Steve Bentley retained that. So this is the last Borough Council seat. They've taken the board down, Emma, but I think that Labour need 3 in order to take overall control. So there's 3 seats available at the Nedge, so Labour need all three to get the 28 seats they need to have a full majority on the council. If they drop one short, then if they end up on 27, they'll have exactly half, and then the mayor, at the meetings, the mayor will have a casting vote, and the mayor is decided by the in fact, I think the mayor is decided by the party with the most seats, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. So that would be Labour, so that the mayor would have the casting votes on any decisions. But it's very tight. So we've been here since, I came last night at about 11:45, went home again at about 5:20, back here for quarter to 10, and it's now 5:20, so long ass day. So, just waiting for Richard Partington to arrive. So this is the sports hall at TCAT. Give you a quick whiz round. Got 36 people viewing this live at the moment, so thank you all. 37, so thank you all for coming and being part of this experiment. Thanks to Jake, thanks to John, and of course Mark for helping out and being part of this at no cost to you, the taxpayer. Yes, Emma, I'm very jealous. Sadly, we had a few Wi-Fi problems at lunchtime, which meant we couldn't carry on with the live feed. The other limitation is that we're limited it to 8 hours of live feed, so that wouldn't have made it anyway. So let's have a little walk back here, see if I can see where Richard is. There's Richard, right over the back there. Just waiting for the legal stuff to be written up. Yeah, parish results. I'm probably not going to stick around for the parish results, to be honest. I don't think they're even going on the council website tonight, so I think after this I may just stagger outside to the car, make my way home, and see if my wife's still there. Yeah, Thanks, Tiger Phil. Yeah, that's your support is very welcome. Had some great support from the candidates as well. Particularly yesterday when we were doing the interviews with the general election candidates. But I've just heard the declaration is about to be made. So here we go. I could tell them, but I might get kicked out. Do you know, I'd love a waffle right now. Some baked beans on top, a little bit of cheese. Here's Richard, making his way up to the podium.
Can I just check to make sure the candidates and agents in relation to the Nedge are still here so I can brief them on the provisional result? Thank you.
Oh, it's provisional result time, so I need to take a step back here. It's gone very quiet. So just look at the body language of those involved. The scrum has grown a little. Ooh. Some big numbers coming out here. Can anybody lip read? Here we go. Here we go.
Okay. This is the final declaration for the Borough of Telford and Wrekin elections 2015. This is the election of Borough Councillors for the Nedge ward. I, Richard Partington, being the returning officer at the above election, do hereby give notice that the number of votes recorded for each candidate at the said election is...
Oh. PA's just died. Is there any way they could get even more tense? We think it's the batteries in the mic.
This is bizarre, isn't it? You couldn't write this, could you? Somebody's going to buy the book.
We have a PA back on. Here we go.
I, Richard Partington, being the returning officer at the above election, do hereby give notice that the number of votes recorded for each candidate at the said election is as follows. England, Nathan, Labour Party, 1,582. Furnival, Connor Ashley, the Conservative Party candidate, 1,230. Knight Ray, UK Independence Party, 1004. McLean Marcus, the Conservative Party candidate, 992. McClements Bill, Labour Party, 1226. Statham Graham, Green Party, 403. Turley Chris, Labour Party, 1474. Unwin Harvey James, the Conservative Party candidate, 1230. Watkin Adrian Paul, Independent, 341. There were 20 ballot papers rejected. From the ballot, councillors Nathan England and Chris Turley were duly elected. We then had a tie for the third seat between Conor Furnival and Harvey Unwin. We drew lots, and from that process that was agreed by both candidates with their agents, Conor Furnival is hereby duly elected. Thank you.
It's Conor Furnival elected on lots. How do you feel about that?
Overwhelmed.
What?
Yeah, overwhelmed. It's my first election and it's been very emotional, very overwhelming. Nail-biting, tiring, but worth it.
Fantastic. Congratulations on getting
Thank
elected.
you very much.
Well done. So there we have it. So what does that mean on the bigger picture? Let me walk over here and have a look at the big screen while it gets updated.
Okay, if I can just let you know, obviously you can carry on counting the parish councils as we've been going on. That process is still continuing. We'll now move to a process of starting to brief on some of the provisional results that we've achieved through this process so far. My two deputy returning officers, John Clintock and John Clark, will be assisting in this process. Thank you.
So that's the final score. So we've got Conservatives on 23 seats, Labour on 27, and Liberal Democrats on 3, with 1 independent elected. So that leaves Labour a seat short of a majority, which means in reality they'll probably do a deal with the Lib Dems or Peter Scott to get that overall majority. So that's it, we're done. I'd love to hang around for the parish, but I'm just a part-timer. So thanks very much for joining. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much for being part of this. I'm going.